My name's Simon Radley. I'm the women's head coach at Coburg. My football background, I played most of my footy in South Australia, a little bit in SA. Coaching-wise, coached at state level in Queensland for a couple of years, then at a lower level, coached a bit in SA, and I've done a bit of work with a number of AFLW girls as a skill development coach. Also, whilst I was at uni, I conducted a research study for Richmond Football Club based around decision making and skill acquisition, and found how important it was that players have an ability to be able to use both sides of their body, because it did tend to lead to better decision making out on the field, which is something I've taken on in my coaching. It was probably my first meeting with team manager Will. I just got a really good vibe off him. He sold the club really well to me, and the culture of the club. Invited me down the training, so I was able to meet a number of the girls, which again, like just knowing them where they were coming from and what they wanted to achieve, and again the way that they sold the club, and just I guess their friendliness and selling the culture of family, which is really important to me. That was a big selling point, and then seeing the enjoyment and how invested in Coburg they were. Yeah, I found that really impressive, and just seeing like the enjoyment on their faces at training and that, and I was like, this is something that I want to be a part of. Oh, I think the family's like pretty much the most important thing in the world as it is. Like, you know, it's I've got mine tattooed on my arm. Like, my family mean everything to me, and so yeah, found that very attractive to go to somewhere where you feel like you belong. And it's more than just a footy team. You're not just rocking up and playing a game and then going home. Like, you've got genuine care for the people who are around you, whether it be the players, whether it be the support staff. Like, just there's so many people involved in it, in all different facets of the game, and it doesn't run unless you have all of those people bought into the same thing. And I guess, you know, having something bigger than yourself, you know, yeah, that feeling of belonging. We brought in a few new girls, but the enthusiasm's high. You know, having a really big focus on the skill development side and the decision making, and just trying to educate on, you know, situational awareness in games, and being able to use both sides of the body, which is something that, you know, at the start of pre-season, when I asked the girls who could kick on their opposite foot, only one girl put her hand up, and already we've done like a lot of match sim, and already, like, you know, there's been a couple of girls that have been able to kick goals on their opposite foot, and that and those situations are going to come up in every single game. So that's been a real positive, and just, yeah, the vibe of the groups, you know, it's been great. For me, it's all about player development. Like, you know, obviously we want success, but so do 9 other teams. So for me, like, just seeing improvement in each and every player, and then collectively as a team, is what I'm looking for. So, you know, whether that means that we win a premiership or not, that's not going to be the measure of success for me. It's going to be, my aim is that by the end of this season, that each and every girl is a better footballer than what they were when I arrived at the club. So that for me is what I'm aiming, and then, you know, the results will take care of themselves. What I'm looking for from the girls, yeah, is the culture. I think culture's everything. I would much rather be coaching a team of great people that aren't necessarily the greatest footballers than have a team of great footballers that aren't necessarily great people. And for me personally, I guess what I want to bring is I want to give opportunities to girls to, you know, to play different positions, and to just, I guess, enjoy the game as much as possible, you know, by learning and just getting better and better session by session.